What's up, y'all? Welcome to the podcast. I'm Caleb Nagusi, and today I'm with Billy Reagins from HPU, Howard Payne University. What's up, Billy?
That's all.
What's up? Today we're talking about the life of a student athlete. A lot of us see student athletes out there a lot, but we don't know exactly what their schedule is like. Because remember, they're dealing with school plus they're dealing with the life of being an athlete, practice, games, etc. So, Billy, first thing I want to know is what's the biggest challenge of being a student athlete, bro?
I'd say the biggest challenge of being a student athlete, honestly, is being able to balance in between everything. Uh, School plays a big part, and it's also being in athletics and all that. So, like, as soon as you finish class, you got to hurry up and get to a certain spot. We have constant meetings. And then with Corona being around, we constantly, we got to adjust to that. So everywhere you go, you got to have a mask, you got to have Germex and stuff like that. But I say the real big adjustment is really balancing your homework and stuff with also athletics, because not only you get homework for school, but in athletics you also got some type of homework, because you either prepping for an opponent or you trying to get yourself better, or your coach wants you to do a certain thing, or he wants to continue to develop you and stuff like that. So I say it's really the balance between school.
But what's crazy to me is that a lot of schools, at least the ones that I've seen, they don't provide the professors don't provide any type of mercy to like student athletes. Sometimes they'll let them come and take a test earlier than they're going to be out of town, but they're not going to let them have an open book test or none of that. They
Nah,
still have to study, bro.
I'm gonna tell you right now. Everybody think like sweet as a student athlete. They're like, oh, you play sports, this and that. Nah, like what y'all go through, we go through times two. And I ain't saying, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, being a student athlete, it's really difficult sometimes. And I do apply to regular students that just go to school because y'all also the people also work hard. They work hard as well. But I ain't gonna lie, being a student athlete when you trying to take a test on a bus, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mm-hmm.
you gotta, you know what I'm saying? And then you never know, you may not have Wi-Fi, so everything could be online and you don't even know. You just gotta know. You gotta have your notes and everything. So
Exactly. And then you're carrying that what like another thing that you're carrying that stress with you on the field. If you don't
yeah,
have exactly so because you got the stress from all your one for being an adult. You got your life stress to come on top of you. You got your school stress, which is enough. And then you got the person right in front of you trying to take the ball from you, trying to win the game.
yeah,
It's crazy, bro. So like for you personally, how do you manage your schoolwork practices? And do you have any type of stress relievers or anything just to help keep you going?
I say honestly, one thing I learned from my coach, Coach Johnson, when I was younger. He one of he's my uncle. I don't even call him my coach, but he told me do the little things for the big things. So I knock out all my schoolwork immediately, bro. Like it's really time management. And I say for my stress reliever, I really just play the game. Like I play the game, I clear my head. I listen to a lot of music, but I say the balance between it all, because you also got to have a social life as well. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So let me tell you, me personally, so I do my school first. I try to knock out my class as much as possible, try to get as deep as in the homework as much as possible. So when I do have that free time, I easily just ease into it and knock it out. Football wise, there's you gotta use every day to your advantage. And right now, like it's real tough because Corona, you know what I'm saying? So there's certain stuff we can't do, there's limitations and stuff. But you gotta use that 1% every day to get better. And I try to do that every day in life. Like I wake up every day, try to just be better than I was yesterday. And if I got the formula, I try to do everybody and put everybody on the same thing. As in so I won't be alone. Like my friends, I send like a little motivational text sometimes because I know times be hard.
Yeah.
We live we're living in a changing world, and we also living in history, as people don't know. So with this Corona, ain't nobody was like, yeah, Corona finna come like last year or anything. Nobody didn't know what's gonna
Nobody
happen.
knew.
So we really living in changing history. So I feel like me personally, my stress really, I don't really be stressing because I don't I don't really think the stuff that I should stress about should really affect me due to the fact that I know where I'm going. I'm appreciating the process, as what I'm trying to say. A lot of people don't tend to appreciate the process. They tend to just look forward to the final product. So you
Mm-hmm.
missing the experience in the process. So when you do get to the final product, you would have had your experience. You would have went through your tough time. So when you get to that final product, you'll appreciate it more. You just keep
Exactly.
looking at the final product, you're gonna miss a few steps. You're not gonna actually understand what you're doing to develop yourself.
I
So
agree 100%. You know, a lot of people, nobody will say out of their mouth that they want life to be that life is going to be perfect, but their actions, whenever a struggle comes out, they tend to freak out or they just say, "Hey, why am I doing? Why is this happening? Why is this happening?" As if they don't deserve it. But hey, you just said that life is not going to be perfect, but then when something comes, you want to act like it's like it's a big surprise. So
yeah.
when you honor any type of struggle, that's when it makes it a lot easier to go through it because then you know that hey, there's a purpose. It's not like just so life, whatever, how you believe in, whether it's God, universe, whatever, is here just to mess with me, but it's for a purpose.
Oh, and also one thing I do, I really pray. It'll be like a little prayer here and there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how people really feel about religion, but I really do try to keep a level head and just get a couple prayers in throughout the day. It may not even be for myself. It may just be for like my family or like the world. But most of my stress is with music, video games, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that I enjoy. Also with PTS, my company, you know what I'm
Yep.
saying? But it's not, here's the thing though, with PTS, not just my company. I also have a very close friend of mine, a good friend, Andrea. She also does like art and stuff. So she really keep everything leveled on that end as well. And she holding her own. I ain't gonna lie, she really surprised me on some stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause I do this football stuff and everything, and people always be like, "Oh, how you doing with PTS and all that?" I'll be like, "Man, you don't even gotta worry about it. I got somebody right now that's on top of their game." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm prepared.
Exactly.
I try to be prepared, try to be 10 steps ahead on everything. So
And it's crazy because when it's like when you're passionate about something, it
yeah,
feels so good, even though it can be hard at times. It feels a lot better. If someone doesn't like chemistry, studying for a chemistry test versus you playing football, you would much
yeah.
rather work hard for playing football than work hard for a chemistry test.
Mhm.
Exactly. But
And then
um,
I got one more thing to say on that.
so
For everybody that's watching and stuff, get your degree. Okay. I don't care how tough it get, you know what I'm saying? I don't care where you go, first off. I don't care if it's junior college, community college, any college. You get that paper, they can't take that away from you. That's yours. That's your name. We
exactly.
go through 12 years of high school. Even if you don't go to college or whatever, just finish strong. Whatever you're doing, make sure you finish strong. You know what I'm saying? Try to don't limit yourself. Don't settle down. Don't give up because somebody else going through a storm and you see. Don't ever put your storm on anybody else because what you going through ain't gonna be destined for them. Everybody
Mhm.
got their own destiny. Everybody got their own plan. You just got to keep a level head and see through it.
That's what I always say. Whenever people tend to go say if someone, hey, if someone wants to study computer science, right? Hey,
Mm-hmm.
I got no interest in computers. So I can't go and tell them, man, it's so hard. Why are you doing it? Why is it so boring? People tend to put their experience, their views, and flash them on you, and it
Yeah,
discourages you. You know,
yeah. That's, that's
exactly.
that's how the world working nowadays. Sadly, everybody, one person negative, so he try to make everybody else negative. You feel me? So, but eh, we, I personally always try to keep a close person in my circle that that has something positive going for them. You feel me? Like I love hearing positive things. You know what I'm saying? It don't even gotta be about me. It don't gotta include me. You just be like, man, like my homeboy Kyle, he shot me a text the other day talking about, man, my YouTube video doing numbers and stuff because he record games and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like he be recording the game and stuff. And I was like, man, keep it up. You feel me? I got a cousin right now. He just dropped a mixtape. I ain't gonna lie to you. His streams been going up, and like I listen to his music on a daily, so like I knew it was gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Andrea got some. I ain't gonna lie. Andrea got some fire for y'all. If y'all get her stuff, buy her cups and stuff and all that, bro. She got some fire coming for y'all. Y'all stay tuned for that as well. But like I always try to hear something positive throughout the day. That's really a main thing for me. I try to hear something positive throughout the day.
Yeah,
So
man, you're really strong, dude. I really admire you, bro.
I be trying, man. I be trying to, you know what I'm saying? Trying to stay positive.
What's your major, by the way?
I'm a business marketing major. I got into business marketing, I say 2017, 2016, due to my uncle. I was at the All-American game. Uh, my uncle was like, I have a skill for, marketing stuff because he has his own little athletic brand. And I was helping him sell it. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to be introducing myself to the players and stuff like that. But I was like, nah, like, this is my uncle, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna help you sell your athletic stuff. So he making sales and stuff. And he was like, man, you got a nose for marketing. And I was that ever since then. Then I got with Andrea. I got me and her really took off with PTS. That was somebody that really like gave me that fire, because her creative side plus my creative side, and then like some of the knowledge and stuff that we do, like our culture and our ethics and everything, all we did was just put it together, and then PTS came out. So I'm very grateful for that. So
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna ask you in a couple minutes about more about PTS, about your brand. Does for example, right now we know that athletes they go through a lot by the day, but do you think universities are doing a good job in providing for their giving them I don't know what's the word giving the abilities to compromise their schoolwork and mental health, or are they giving them resources to improve their mental health during this rigorous time?
I personally feel not just only student athletes, but any students dealing with this time right now, the mental aspect right now, we should not be getting slammed with constant homework assignments and everything every weekend. Like, we still got families at the end of the day. Just like the professor has the family and everything, we still got families. And I feel the mental aspect nowadays is playing a bigger part. It's really a slept on factor in our world right now, the mental side of everything. Because like I say, we live in history. You know what I'm saying? I'm afraid to say this, but suicide rates have been up since Corona's been around. And some people don't know how to handle this. Like, for real, like they see the bigger picture, but some people ain't built for that. You know, some people mentally ain't strong. So I really feel that universities and colleges all over should have a mental aspect and to looking in on how it is to be a student or a student athlete now than what it was back then. Because back then there's certain stuff they didn't have to worry about, you know?
Yeah.
And I personally feel that people forget that time keeps going, evolution keeps going, change keeps going. So we got to learn how to not only keep our basic morals and rules from then, but be able to adapt to the now, you know? So I personally feel that
I agree.
mental.
I agree. Just in the 1980s, there was no social media. And the social media added positive things as well as a lot of negative things as well. When you're at home studying and someone is posting the highlights of their life on social media, because they're not posting the times that they're at home bored. They're not posting the times where they're mad, they're sad, they're angry. None of that. They're posting those highlighted versions, and we compare our everyday life, our non-highlighted version to their highlighted version. So that does add a lot of mental stress on top of that.
And then also, I personally feel that people don't post their losses, people post their wins.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, everybody, I feel that when some people post their wins, you don't know what it took for them to get to that level. I feel like there's a lot of hate in the world nowadays because you watching the final product. You're not watching the process, like I said before. You're not enjoying the process. You just seeing the final product. So when people get to that final product, of course they want to share it. Of course they want people to know, like, yeah, like I made it. You know what I'm saying? I just really hate the fact that people just can't genuinely be happy about people reaching their goals and reaching their dreams. Then after that, it should inspire you if you close and know the person. Like if I was around the person every day, you know what I'm saying? I could be on that level. You feel
Absolutely.
me?
Absolutely. Why not?
So
yeah, man. So, all right. You mentioned earlier about your friend Andrea. She's the one who helps you manage your businesses, and that takes a lot of pressure off of you, right?
Yeah.
So along with your business, doesn't that help you know that you have someone in your circle? Does that help a lot with your daily stress triggers of school and knowing that, hey, you got someone behind you?
Man, Andrea plays a part with everything that I do because school and football is a lot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows school a lot. But football, any athletics is a lot. Let me not just say football, bro, but I'm really grateful because Andrea is like that's my backbone. That's like one of my people in my circle, my closest circle. So with her being on my side and being able to function and like able to keep developing stuff and then able to share with me while I'm doing all this is really a blessing because like really people be having good well ideas and dreams, but they don't got a person or a team around them. You know what I'm saying? And I personally feel that of course PTS gonna continue to grow. I'm gonna add more people in the circle. Like Kyle doing his gaming thing, and he's part of PTS. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm not there, I know Andrea gonna run the shop. She gonna run everything. You feel me? Because she was able to not only learn with me, but able to apply her own style and everything. So like when you learning with somebody and you able to apply your own style, like I got my own style, she got her own style. So you can never say it's the same. You feel me? And the thing is, we a team. So you can't come across a team and break apart a team if you see this one style, but here's a whole nother style over here we ain't even throw at you yet. You know what I'm saying? So it's just good. I feel personally that Andrea doing a good job and everything with PTS while she helping me with everything. She really deserves a lot more credit than what people think. So I really tend to put her out there, put her name out there. Like I try to make sure when you mention PTS, you don't just say, "Oh, that's Billy brand." Like, nah, like that's Billy and Andrea brand. You feel me? Like, I ain't no superhuman. You feel me? Like I play football, go to school, bro. Like I want a social life, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? I gotta survive. You feel me?
For
And
sure.
like I say, it's a real blessing to have Andrea on my side, bro. Like it's more to it than what people see. You know, like I say, it's the process. So
That's awesome, man. So let's talk more about PTS, bro. So
okay.
PTS, Power to Soul. Can you explain to everyone how you got the name and what exactly the business is?
All right, so Power to Soul. Okay. Came up with it in 2017. I was drawing down some ideas. I tend to see a lot of people fall in society's stereotype box. You see me, I'm 6'2", 230, 225. You say, oh, he's an athlete right off the bat. But you probably don't know I'm smart. I can cook. I was in theater. You know what I'm saying? I done did so many things and people would look at me and label me. And I personally feel that our generation, the upcoming generation, like for us, man, like we finna take on the world. We next up, you know?
Yes,
And I personally
sir.
feel like I don't want people to fall in a box. I want you to live your life and be happy. So Power to Soul is basically saying you have the power to your soul. You're empowering yourself to go out there and do what you want to do. And don't be a follower and don't follow society's little box. Everybody has a box. Okay. In order for you to break out society's box, you have to have the power to your soul. You feel me? You got to have power. And it's not just a clothing brand. I call it a lifestyle. Everything that I do, I want the power for me. I want to be happy. I want to be able to have the will to do what I want to do, you know? So, and I just want to share that with everybody. And I personally don't care about money or none of that. I really just want people to have the power to their soul. Like, I want people to not only just look up to these rappers, look up to athletes or anything. Like we can look up to much more than that. There's much more than being a rapper or athlete or anything, you know?
An actor, there's more to that, you know?
There's actors, cooks, we can get into Congress, you can get into politics, you can be anything, you know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. And I see that what I've been noticing lately is that the reason a lot of people like idolize, nearly you could say worship celebrities like actors, rappers, and athletes. We're looking at the thing that they're good at, and what they're good at happens to be on the big screens. There's a lot of
Yep.
people who are really good at accounting, a lot of people who are really good at teaching, but you don't see them on the big screen getting recognized the same. So we put these people like Will Smith and all this on a higher level than us, and we make it seem that they're almost God because
Mhm.
everyone likes watching videos, and we see the things that these movies and these people are the ones that are being shown at what they're specifically good at. Doesn't mean they're any better than you. Doesn't mean you're better than them. It's just what they're good at is being highlighted.
Yeah, of course. And you want to know something that's crazy?
Mm.
I say the real people that we should be thanking and be applauding and be looking up to, teachers.
Yes, absolutely.
You teachers play a way bigger part. Teachers and coaches, first off, teachers,
Mhm.
coaches, any counselors or anything. You're choosing to deal with developing somebody else. You know what I mean? You're choosing to
For low pay.
person on the right path so they have a great future and inspire others.
Mm-hmm.
And every time I see, like I personally see like kids on social media like bragging about this celebrity or this athlete or this and that, but they all had a coach or a teacher that was helping them. They always had somebody that was helping them. Some people don't realize that the finished product wasn't that during the process. And teachers, man, coaches, anybody in your life willing to take time and say, hey, I want to see you do good, so let's do this. I want to see you do better, so let's do this. Let me help you. Let me encourage you. Let me educate you. Because when you're growing up, you don't know much now. You only learn what you taught, right? Yeah. So the teachers play a way bigger part than what people realize. It's not just us going to school and stuff like that. Now, I personally feel that some teachers got to understand the environment they're in, because I know that can be an argument later on about the teachers, but I personally feel that teachers, coaches, and any mentors, anybody willing to help you better yourself,
deserves the most praise.
They're more important. And everybody can quote a rap lyric, you feel me? Everybody can quote that, but can you quote something for your teacher that helped you with your life?
Exactly. Is there any specific coach or teacher that you look up to, or would you say helped you the most?
I can name 6 coaches right off the bat and teachers. You know what I'm saying? There's Coach Johnson, Coach Combs, Coach Ronnie, my 2nd grade teacher, Miss Long. Then what else? There's my 1st grade teacher, Miss Franklin, and then my other coach, Coach Young. Man, I got a list. You know what I'm saying? I got a whole list. So
you had a good experience.
Also shout out to Coach Andrews, Coach Duhan, Coach Miller, everybody at my old high school. Like, I love them too. My middle school coaches, really anybody that was able to bless me and help me grow into the man I am today. Because I'm not even done yet. I still got more to learn. And I personally feel that without them and my support, my friends, my family, people that I keep closest and dear to me, I ain't gonna lie, it would have been tough being where I'm at today. So I try not to take all that for granted.
Awesome. Billy, you're doing an awesome job, man. We're super proud of you. Keep working, bro. For sure. Thanks for coming. Thank you guys for watching. Billy's link to PTS is going to be below. And we hope to see you guys soon. Thank you, guys.
Have a blessed day.